I'm Jasmine Anderson. We begin with the war in Israel and a high-stakes mission for President Biden. Tonight, the president will head to Israel.
President Biden will underscore our crystal clear message to any actor, state or non-state, trying to take advantage of this crisis to attack Israel. Don't.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the president will meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He will also stop in Jordan tomorrow. Governor Kathy Hochul is also headed to Israel today. She says the Solidarity Mission is aimed at showing support amid fears of expanding violence. And with Israeli airstrikes continuing to hit Gaza today, the humanitarian crisis is mounting. Incoming food and water is still cut off. There is no power, and hospitals are running out of supplies. More than 4,300 people have been killed in the violence, including Americans. Cold Spring Harbor High School junior Sam Davis was horrified by the Hamas attack against Israel. The 16-year-old from Lloyd Harbor started an online fundraiser for the families of the estimated 30 Israeli police officers killed. With a new donation from the Nassau PBA, it's now raised nearly $40,000.
There's a lot of good people out there, and I know that even though terrible things obviously happen, that there's still a lot of good in the world, and we could make a positive change.
The people of Israel, and particularly the police forces, know of your kindness, and it gives them strength and hope.
Read more on the fundraiser, the war, and the impacts it's having on Long Islanders on Newsday.com. Click Get More on the NewsdayTV video box on our homepage. Happening today, opening statements expected in the trial of the Hempstead woman accused of killing an NYPD detective from Long Island. Prosecutors say Jessica Bouvet was driving drunk when she hit and killed Detective Anastasio Sakos in 2021 in Queens. If convicted, she faces at least 20 years in prison. School security concerns today. The search continues for whomever is behind a bomb scare that triggered the evacuation of all Southampton schools. Police say security officials reported an anonymous email stating, quote, "I put bombs inside of every school in Southampton," end quote. Students were released early to their parents yesterday. Police used canines to clear the schools. No explosives were found. No charges were filed after a 7-year-old boy brought a .22 caliber bullet to a Riverhead elementary school. The bullet was found on a Riley Avenue elementary school bus yesterday. Police say they interviewed the parents and all weapons were safely secured in the home, and the child did not have access at any time. Former President Trump is expected back in court in Manhattan today. He will be a spectator at the civil fraud trial, threatening to disrupt his real estate empire. Trump's appearance was initially supposed to coincide with testimony by his former fixer, Lawrence native Michael Cohen. However, Cohen's testimony was postponed due to a health problem. Taking steps to condemn West Hempstead's shuttered Capri Motor Inn, the Hempstead Town Board has scheduled a December 5th hearing on seizing property through eminent domain. The town shut the motel in August, citing safety violations as well as alleged firearm system and electrical violations. Five Below will be opening up 4 new stores on Long Island. The company has more than doubled the number of its Long Island stores since 2019. Hauppauge, Hicksville, Selden, and Woodmere will be home to the newest locations. On the ice, the Rangers won their home opener.
Zibanejad, Panarin gets the pass and shoots.
Look at that. That third period goal pushed the Blue Shirts past the Arizona Coyotes last night at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers won 2-1. A holiday treat from Dolly Parton.
I'll see you all this Thanksgiving.
Get ready for it. Legendary country music singer posting this video on social media. She'll take the halftime stage when the Dallas Cowboys host the Washington Commanders on Thanksgiving. Should be a great treat. Checking out your hyper-local Tuesday forecast. Partly cloudy today, highs around 61 degrees. Tonight we're in the 50s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with highs around 64 degrees. Grab your favorite sweater, wear it, rock it well, and here's a look at your futurecast. Scattered showers tonight. You may need an umbrella, so remember to grab that. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated. School Sports is sponsored by PC Richard & Son.
I'm Carissa Kelman. We begin with a high school football thriller in Suffolk. It's Sayville hosting West Hampton in front of a large homecoming day crowd. Look at this catch. West Hampton's Kevin Smith made a diving catch in the end zone to put the Hurricanes up 18-13 late in the fourth quarter. But then there was this. On fourth down, Sayville quarterback Jake Triptree hit Kyle Messina for a 51-yard game-winning touchdown with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Sayville wins 19-18 to remain unbeaten at 6-0. They are creeping closer to the top seed in the divisional playoffs.
I had a dig route there, and so there was a man pressing me. I shook him a little bit, got off the press, and then I saw nobody there, so I just decided to run straight. Tripsy would find me, and he did.
Once I saw that safety go to the top, I had to go to my dig read, and then I don't know why he did it go, but it worked.
Sayville and Bayport Blue Point are the two remaining undefeated teams in Suffolk. And in Nassau, one of the top recruits in the state, Josiah Brown, suffered a knee injury in Malvern's loss to Cold Spring Harbor Friday night. Malvern senior wide receiver and Penn State commit Josiah Brown went down with a non-contact knee injury early in the second quarter of the Friday night matchup against Cold Spring Harbor. The homecoming game received a surprise visit from Penn State football coach James Franklin, who landed via helicopter at Malvern minutes before Brown's final play to watch his class of 2024 recruit. In the first quarter, Brown put the first 6 points on the board with a 2-yard touchdown run. Michael McDougall added this rushing score to put Malvern ahead 14-7 at halftime. Cold Spring Harbor's Alex Bauer rushed for a pair of second-half touchdowns, and the Seahawks went on to defeat previously undefeated Malvern 21-14.
Really, we all stepped up and played our game together.
Before kickoff, Brown discussed his excitement for Franklin's visit.
It's more about the teammates than me, though, because they are here at Malvern, you don't really get opportunities like this.
We're waiting to hear about the severity of his injury, and we'll have the updated status as soon as it's available. For more on high school sports and more updated scores, stay with Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
It's like the Olympics of cake decorating. A Long Island baker has taken her talents to Italy. Beth Whitehouse has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
Here I am, this little cake decorator from Hicksville, Long Island, and I'm going on the world stage to compete with some amazing powerhouses.
Jean Chapoval is a cake decorating artist with her eyes on a global prize. She's representing the United States in Milan, Italy, in what she calls the Olympics of cake decorating.
I've been doing cakes for close to 20 years now. I've competed on TV. I've competed in cake shows across the country. I have a kind of cartoony pop kind of style, bright colors, lots of black, heavy lines, kind of like comic book artists.
If you look closely at her work, you can see what she means.
This level of detail is incredible. Look, how did you make these teeth?
She also let us in on a secret to how she makes her gravity-defying cakes.
I use rice cereal treats, and that is a great sculpting medium. You can get those large sheets and then just kind of, carve and cut away and shape them.
Is there any cake in this, or is this all Rice Krispies?
That's all rice cereal treats.
Jean will be using all her skills in the contest overseas.
The theme of the show this year is Music of Our Nation. So obviously we have doing a music-themed cake, but we're also kind of incorporating the history of music into our cake, using things where the birthplace of jazz.
Jean says the Italy adventure is a welcome change of pace.
I love cake competitions because I can do things that people don't ask for customer-wise.
For Newsday TV, I'm Beth Whitehouse.
Wow, what a creation. Read more about Jean's story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Chess is trending again, and a growing number of Long Island kids are getting into the game. Drew Scott has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Checkmate. These teens, members of the Bellport Chess Club, have been playing the game of kings since they were in elementary school.
I like how it helps me think forward and like just not thinking of just one move, but how can I move ahead and how will it help me in the future.
Kevin Gonzalez and his younger sister Chelsea say it teaches them strategy and patience and playing by the rules.
It always keeps me focused on something, so I don't have to be worried about anything around me. Because whenever I'm playing chess, I'm mainly locked in and just don't care whatever is happening around me.
Even elementary school kids are getting in on chess, like Benjamin, who's been playing since he was 6 years old and playing every week for a very sweet reason.
So I can eat cake.
Oh, no kidding. No, that's a good reason. Very good reason. Understand
And so I can play chess. Mostly, I'm going to have a whole slice of the cake.
Parents of the chess players are very supportive, like Raina Sorto of Brookhaven. She's traveled all over New York and watched her kids win chess trophies.
That is a great idea of what I did, and because they go in a lot and they're being very good in what they do.
And finally, Coach Neal says chess is not only a game, but it teaches kids about how to deal with growing up.
Chess teaches you how to think about moving not only a piece along in a game, but how to prepare yourself so that you can make a plan for your life.
New members are invited to join the Bellport Chess Club. You can find out more information on their Facebook page. In East Patchogue, Drew Scott for NewsdayTV.
Incredible story. Read more about chess on Long Island on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
My goal is to entertain, but also to let you into places where the fans can't go. I want to take the readers inside the locker room, inside the heads of the athletes.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thanks for watching us on this Tuesday. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.